Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about functions of the planning commission. Okay. So in the previous class we discussed about the planning commission and it has some important details which are related to the working of the planning commission. Okay. So in this class we are going to discuss about what are the functions and how it is managing. Okay. So let's come to the point. So the planning commission was set up with a definite purpose of planning. Okay, so here there is nobody knew about what it would extend its functions over the entire spectrum of administration in the country. Okay, so because India is a subcontinent, so that's why there are so many population is living. So it is not there is nobody knew about how it can extend. Okay, so it was described as the economic cabinet of the country. Okay, so it was described as the economic cabinet of the country as a whole. Okay, basically we have the union cabinet and state cabinet for especially for dedicating some works to their ministers. Okay, in the same way planning commission was described as economic cabinet of the country as a whole. Okay, so it is also encroaching upon the constitutional body like the finance commission. So finance commission was a constitutional body, so even though it is occupying the place of the finance commission. Okay, so through the time, so it built up a heavy bureaucratic organization. Okay, so full administrative system in India. Okay, so even Nehru himself, he observed the commission was a small body, but it has a serious thinkers, has turned into a government department, complete with a crowd of secretaries, directors, and a course of big building also. Okay, so basically it was started as a small body and it has some serious thinkers, but it was turned into a government, a pure government department. It has so many secretaries. Okay, so who are working for the planning. Okay, and the functions of the planning commission were extended to include timely changes in the planning needs. Okay, so here the reforms are also very important. Whenever there is a changes in the time, so we need to adopt some important changes in the planning also. Okay, and its functions were announced by the same government order which did set up the planning commission. Okay, so let's come to the functions of the planning commission. First one, to make an assessment and of the material, capital, and human resources of the country, including technical personnel also, and to investigate the possibilities of augmenting such of those resources which are found to deficient in relation to the nation's requirement. Okay, so just it has to adjust and it has to estimate some important things which are very important for getting the development. Those are material capital investment and human resources for working. Okay, so including technical personnel also on the basis of the technology and investigate the possibilities also. So it means our possibilities like can I share these important materials and can I conclude and can I define the human resources with this one. So this is the one type of the estimation which was done by the planning commission before going to anything, before going to work. Okay, and the next one, formulate a plan for the most effective and balanced utilization of the country's resources. Okay, so within resources what we have, so we have to formulate a plan which is very most effective and balanced utilization. Okay, so we never cross our resources. We should use our resources and we should formulate a plan which is related to our resources and which should be effective manner, and we should follow the balanced utilization of the resources what we have. Okay, and next one, so define the stages in which the plan should be carried out. Okay, and propose the allocation of resources for the due completion of each stage. Okay, so we should propose some allocation of resources what we have, what we need in the economic development, and we have to define how many stages it has to require. Okay, so these are very important for the planning. Fourth one, indicate the factors which are tending to retard economic development and determine the conditions in which current social and political situation, okay, and should be established for the successful execution of the plan, okay. So we must indicate some important factors which are very related to the economic development, and maybe they are considered with the view of a social and political situation also, okay. So this is very important for the execution of the successful plan, okay. So here the nature of the machinery is very important, and it is very necessary for securing the successful implementation of each stage. Okay, so we should focus and we should invest money on the machinery also. Okay, and getting progress is very important in each and every stage. Okay, so from time to time, so we have to define, we have to discuss about the progress what we are achieving in each and every stage of the plan. Okay, and it also has recommend some adjustments and measures to get the success. Okay, so here the measures and recommendations are very important for getting the good growth. And the next one, make such interim and ancillary recommendations are very important. It means between the time period or within plan, and so the interim immediate reactions, immediate recommendations are very important. Just to discharge the duties, whenever we want to discharge some important duties in that particular time, maybe we may confuse. In that such times, so we have to take some decisions which may turn the investment or which may turn the economic development with the high peaks. Then we can take the interim decisions of recommendations, okay. So but it is important for consideration of the economic conditions, current policies and measures and development programs. So these are very important point of views, okay.